They'll be calling you a radical. So back to this. I don't think people even understand what internet kettling is. The internet kettling, who did that? Donald J. That guy is a moron. Pathetic treasonous. He's dumber than Obama dumber, and that dude is pathetically. Oh, Obama's the smart one. Well, that's our group that asked him. Look it up. What about you going to clean up Hanford? This guy propping up the nuclear industry. President of the United States, he's a smart one. What's Hanford? So let me explain. So mainstream media, alt media, Alex Jones, all the YouTube vloggers over there that are they're all out there. The Putin lovers, these bootlickers and Rinka, they're all going to merge. So their mommy, London Liz, is going to merge them together. So you're going to get Fox News, CNN, CBS, ABC, Alex Jones, all of them, all these YouTube vloggers and vloggers out there, they're all going to merge together. And they're going to call it Dumb Pathetic Peasants, Bootlickers, Ring Kissers TV. They're going to call it Czar T. TASR.T. I'm so glad I turned down all those interviews. Czar T would always come to me. That's where all the money's at. They're going to merge. They're going to call themselves Mommy London Liz's Bootlicker Ring Kissing TV. Fuck it. It is so. I want to explain this to people that don't know this path. Internet kettling. You kettle me, I'll kettle you. That's my favorite card, by the way. She sent me through that. So Kevin Blanch, I've been an anti-nuclear activist my whole life. Really powerful, strong, was a famous one. So this woman calls me yesterday, who I went to college with years ago. You know, we were state blackballed. And by the way, I went to the powwow yesterday, and the native cultures don't romanticize about these old, they're as gone as we are. I talked to a guy who had a table there, he's selling, well, I made these shirts. I says, look at the tags where your shirts are made. Haiti? Do you understand the slavery that goes on there? China? The whole country's unconscious. They've been hypnotized by TV. I mean, so she calls me. I went to college with her before I got blackballed at the university. Kevin, she works for one of the major freaking media things. She's a big time. She's a producer for them. Kevin, you know, I tried a couple times to get you on the show early in the early days of Fukushima, you know, but the powers that be had me stand down, blah, 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 blah. She says, my husband's got leukemia now. He's dying. He's in the fight like you. And I says, oh no. Oh no. He's going to pass away. He's a huntsman. I says, well, what would you like me to do? And then she started to cry. And she was just dancing around. And I says, so why have you called me then? If you need me to go talk to him, you need me to talk to you, do you want me to hold your hand? I'll do that. I'll come help you any way I can. No, she's just dancing. I said, you're trying to apologize, aren't you? Well, yeah, I guess I am. She didn't know how. I said, you don't know how to apologize, do you? Nobody in this country knows how to say what they did to Kevin Blanch, why I'm in critical condition. Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid. Fucking hired teams of trolls. The fucking thousands, tens of thousands of comments, teams of trolls, fucking my own friends, fucking why I'm in critical condition. All I did was be nailed this dead to rights from fucking day one. The attack, nobody can say they're sorry. I mean, I don't know how I haven't starved to death, literally. The betrayal that has happened to me, the advantage, my own family member, people that just took advantage of my ugly, ugly situation. I'm clinging to life. I'm a 1%er. I was given 2 months to live with no fucking chance. I've been in this fight for chest split open. I mean, you don't even know this fucking fight. Well, people in Ukraine do. I said, you don't know how to say you're sorry. Here, let me help you out. It goes like this. Kevin, I want to say I'm sorry. Just say, I'm sorry. You know, I was wrong. And then I just say to you, I'm sorry. I hope you forgive me. And I said, of course I forgive you. What can I do for you? It's that easy. It's that easy. By the way, what gives me the right to forgive a media outlet for covering up for committing the greatest crime in human history? I don't have that right. We'll let God sort it out, huh? I don't know whoever the powers there be are. I want to explain internet kettling to people. So, my flipping the soup can, fuck. I'm in old communications in the #1 school of business in the United States. I ran that whole show. I ran the derivative arbitrage. When Clyde Cooley died, we were #1. If you graduated in Weber State School of Business from about 92, 93 to 2000, it was beyond elite. The highest scores in the history of undergraduate program. We got an MBA program from one guy. One guy ran the whole show. He was the man. A guy named Clyde Cooley's vicious. He died. Got mad cow and just... So I came home because I wanted his first MBA, so I ran the show. I'm an anti-nuker. They stole it because he was dead and turned it into supply chain, and it's like the worst school of business in the country now. Not even possible. So I was in an argument with another professor. I'm trying to rebrand myself because I'm going to go to work in Europe. I've had it here. I can't do it anymore. So I'm headed back to Austria. I'm going to try to go teach in Europe like I taught here, which, boom, I got leukemia. But the YouTube thing, I started using the word fuck because I knew it was based on retention on the search engine. It wasn't based on view count. People were using thumbnails. They still do that. It's all soft porn now. And so I knew that. So an argument that I can say fuck. It's not the George Carlin 7 words the United States Supreme Court has ruled. Liz Warren taught me that. In New York. When I was in New York, Liz Warren, gave a little thing at the New School. I was there. And I was a powerful activist in those days. I knew it was based on retention. She says, no, the United States Supreme Court has ruled that this genre, whatever it is, this digital genre is going to mirror digital copyright. It's not going to be digital copyright. It's going to be literature copyright. Public. Well, I'm like, whoa, I know literature copyright. I used to teach it. I know the rules. Fuck, I can say pretty well whatever the fuck I want. I can't attack somebody viciously better. So I says, watch this. So fuck, BP, fuck, flipping the soup can. I developed the beautiful freaking sets. I used to put so much work into them. Freaking so effective. It was unbelievable. Fucking, you used to Google salmon collapse, Fukushima meltdowns, the greatest subject matters in human history. On the sidebar, I was competing with BBC, Reuters, CNN, all these major players on the internet. I was beating them. You'd get 20 YouTubes on the sidebar, 18 would be Kevin Blanch on all of this subject matter. I was just kicking the shit. Who could do that? Oh my God, you're talking one of the most powerful artists in human history, Kevin Blanch. So in 2017, on the backs of Putin still in the election, which there's no doubt in my mind, I stood in front of the White House. I was there. I'm always there, on location. My reform's on location. With this shirt on and my Russian beret that I got from an old Russian officer. Trumpgrad, Clintongrad, Trumpgrad, Clintongrad, Putingrad. The Russians have occupied the White House long before the election was stolen in 2016. So their answer was, Manafort, how come he's not in prison? Pardon me. So their answer was to block the brasseurs. Their answer was wrong. They went after the wrong people. They were trying to block Russian influence, but they blocked their own. And so Trump gives that famous speech where he says, I just found out about this shadow banning thing, when he's the guy that signed the bill. So Congress passes a law to allow filter. You can pay to block someone. Weber State's done it to me. I could talk about lots of people that have done. They've actually paid to. It's called internet. So I can't even watch my own videos. You click on one of my YouTube sites, it won't place in the sidebar. What it does, it slows it down into the search engine, so the search engine won't place it. It's a simple technique. It's not that complicated how they've done it. They changed the entire freaking search engine. And they slow it down to where the engine won't find it and place it. It's illegal. It's Joseph Goebbels. I mean, you know who Goebbels was? Which I named Joseph Google. So that's what they've done to me. And so I thought, well, Trump will fucking veto that. Trump signed it. As I stood in front of the White House for the fourth pillar, without the fourth pillar, we have known anything. The way the media is reporting, do you know what the term panty painter is? So me and another artist in New York, I used to be a pretty famous artist, and we changed it from diaper painters to panty painters. Michelangelo's work at the Sistine Chapel, and every painting he ever did is painted over. The Pope died, new Pope, he didn't like it. He became self-righteous, and they were nude. They were naked. He painted them over, and somebody years ago named it diaper. And I'm like, how can you call it a diaper? I mean, the term diaper painter is a painting. It's like the nuclear industry setting a scale from 1 to 7 on a nuclear disaster. That's malice by inception. Who sets a scale from 1 to 7? Everybody knows Sanchez. So the United States Department of Energy hired teams of trolls to viciously, all felonies. Got no attorney, got no anybody. I walked through the valley of the shadow of death. So we changed it to panty painters. Now, can you understand when I say the media is a bunch of panty painters? America is nothing but a bunch of bootlicking, ring-kissing, imperialist peasants. Pay the dragons. That's who we are. Not me. Fuck you. When you have an entire country that gets pissed off when they're going to raise tax rates on billionaires who looted the country. Bill Gates never invented anything. Yeah, Cox in Utah gets in bed with him. They're going to put nuclear reactors in Wyoming. No, they're not. Price Anderson, they're going to get free money. The person who stole the operating system, he never invented anything. Jeff Bezos, all the .coms go broke. How come he didn't? Well, I'll look up his grandfather, the Nuclear Consortium Propagandist original. But you worship those people. The yacht club, the billionaires in freaking Russia, the billionaires here. The tax rate in 1999 was 40% on them. The tax rate in 1999 was 99, or 79 was 99% on them. But you have a populace that says, no, we're willing to give life, limb, and freaking child. Here's my firstborn, freaking right through town, the Epstein freaking club. They pay zero taxes, and you're going to raise them to 6%. So that mission accomplished. Peasantry. Oh my God. The way they're reporting the Fukushima, they didn't report the Fukushima. She says, it's the biggest mistake of my life, she said. I knew you were right intuitively from the beginning, Kevin. I went to college with you. Fuck, I used to love you. Fucking your work and everything. When you were in college, you'd get up and I was a student professor. She says, your classes were so powerful and so, yeah. I remember you too. You were something. But you took the golden handcuffs. For how much money? Not that much in today's standards. Just like the Ayn Rand Greenspan hyperinflation. Just like when they covered that up. This fucking war is a fucking slaughter fest. It's a massacre. I was at the powwow yesterday. The native cultures are just as gone as our cultures. They don't know their own history anymore. Nobody does. It's just gone. How did they do it? One by Jetstream, two by cable TV. So all the media is going to merge. Till 1994, it was against the law for a foreign entity to sit on board of directors and own media. How did they do it? One by Jetstream, two by cable. In the name of, first they come, I was a craftsman. I was a plasterer. Try me. Try me with the nuclear energy thesis. I've been a hardcore anti-nuclear activist. I have PhDs layered on top of PhDs in fucking the reality of it. Talk about the field work. The greatest subject matter in human history. So their answer, while I'm in critical condition, given to you, I'm a 1%er. In fact, my doctor says I'm the only one he knows of on Earth. There survived ML de Nouveau. Just think of the fact that I go into the bone marrow transplant 11-11-11. I had 3 radio shows. I was everywhere. My voice was booming everywhere across this land in the summer of 2011, post-Fukushima. And then think about the time, then boom. I get cancer. My daughter says there was a stack of media fucking requests in my room this deep. I was quarantined. I couldn't do media interviews. He says, you know why they all backed out when you finally came out? Yeah. Because I didn't martyr myself. I didn't die. Walked the entire coast of California with no money, starving to death, proving those videos are probably the most important videos in human history. A lot of my videos are.